Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Motive Racing. We are back. We are live here at the penultimate round of the F1 Championship here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. My name's Dan Davis, also known as Arnold for Dubs. As you can tell, tonight I'm not in the car. I am in the commentary box, and I will be giving you all the action of this beautiful circuit here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. When I say beautiful, right now the weather conditions aren't as beautiful as Red Nass here has a little bit of a spin. The wall in the comments currently saying no penguin do tonight, sad face emojis. So cheering on to Team Prolapse, Maze Gamer and Green Pies. Matthew saying wow, the wall, what about me? So he's obviously not supporting Matthew Duffin either. 2 rounds left of the championship. Like I said, Brazil here and then off to Abu Dhabi. It's pretty much up to 2 people here this season. It's coming down to the wire. Just Jose and Green Pies both up for the title. It's been a very, very long season. These two have been at it left, right and centre. Who is going to take the title tonight? Whoever does the best here tonight will already go into the final race of the season. And yeah, we'll be looking good for the final round. We got 14 cars currently out in the sessions. That Buzzy Boy is currently been disqualified, so he'll have to wait until the end of qualifying to get in. Maze Gamer reserve here will be looking to try and have a good round as well. I believe also Redding is also back here this evening in the McLaren, in Penguin Dude's McLaren. BT Target says, alright Danny boy, come on Team Prolapse and Prolapse. I'm doing alright buddy, yourself. I also want to say a massive happy birthday to Martin Shorty, also Xmar. Massive happy birthday to him, and I hope he's having a great day. I believe he went go-karting this evening, so today, so I just hope he's had a great day. And from all here at Team Prolapse, happy birthday, enjoy the beers, and we'll catch you later. But Gary131 goes fastest at the minute in the pink Mercedes. Couple of comments coming in. Kieran Welshie saying, oh Dan, how's it going? Not bad mate, not bad yourself. Redding, don't pee in Penguin's car. I'm pretty sure he'll be making sure that seat is nice and wet. But current drives going out on track. Jose crosses the line. He does a 16.4 on the intermediates, already setting the pace that everyone else needs to get to. Gemram goes into second place with a 17.7. But going to be an interesting night nonetheless. Brown Recluse, sorry I can't make it the race tonight, guys. That's alright mate, sadly I can't race either due to obviously needing a commentator so that these boys can have a stream. Matthew Duffin goes up into second place in that Racing Point, doing a lot of practice. He loves here in Brazil, one of his favourite circuits, and he'll be looking to try and at least finish the season off with a race win. Jamie Brazy in the comments saying, can I get a hi? Yeah? Alright, I'll do it this one time as it's my stream tonight. Can I get a hi? Yeah? Two of the boys who enjoys it when I do that. Then there you go. Current 13 people currently in the stream right now. Can you please like and subscribe to the channel? We'll make sure that we try and get the final round of the season as well in Abu Dhabi streamed one way or another. Myself or Andy will stream it. But Green Pies is currently second place at the minute with a 16.5, only a tenth off his rival. Car Guy for days. I'm new here, don't know who to support. Well, Car Guide for days, the two you want to be keeping an eye on is the two currently at the top of the table, Just Jose and Green Pies. Matthew Matahimovic, I can't never say his name, Matahimovic, still hate his name, I'm just going to call him Matt. In third, he'll be a surprise as well. Keep an eye out on him as well. Jamie Bracy supporting Gary and Matt as usual, as is normal sim play boys. Gel Ram is another man to keep an eye on in that Williams. He's been looking good this season. Every now and then has really come into stride here this season. Gary131. Well, Gary, what can we say about him? He's probably listening to me right now. But watch out for this guy to turn 1. That's all I'm going to say. An interesting choice of line last round that we saw is into turn 1 at the US of A. And really testing the limits of these cars. And also, I must say, the back of that pink Mercedes is solid. It's very solid, and it does not move, as I figured out. Still waiting for a couple of guys to set some lap times. Reading is still set a lap time. As I see, Argent goes into 6th place. It sets at 18.8. Who else? Just Jose is actually is blanked out. So I think Just Jose has had an incident on circuit. So he is out of this qualifying session. Green Pie is in the pits. So who can out-qualify? And Maze Gamer returns back out on track. So we'll keep an eye on the action as well. DJ Phil still in the pits. I'm going to try my best to pronounce this name. And that's Fizek. We're going to go with Fizek. I'm going to go with that. I think that's how you pronounce it. In the Ferrari, he's currently on an outlap with Reading not too far behind on his outlap as well. In Penguin Dude's seat, keeping it nice and warm and probably nice and moist as well. I apologise, guys, if I go very quiet. I'm currently still eating my dinner at the same time. This is how committed I am to these F1 guys. I'm eating my dinner and I'm streaming at the same time while having a cup of coffee in my hand at the same time. So, predictions here this evening. We've got a few people supporting the other guys, but we need some predictions of who's going to take the race win and who's going to take the title. Just Jose, currently the fastest man out on track. He's currently out of the session. Green Pies is sitting in 2nd place at the minute, but he's in the pit, so who can get close? Matthew Duffin has got a little bit closer at 16.8. Still a couple of tenths off the fastest lap times, but Joe Ram is going to be out there as well. He's setting... he's out on outlap at the minute, but everyone else seems to be in the pits at the minute. Jaffa Cake is out on track. Can he improve on his lap time? As I take a gulp of my coffee. Guys, Gameful I said Just Jose for pole and Green Pies for the win and the title. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I obviously think... I can't be biased here. Everyone here has got a good opportunity. Is going to go down to the wire between Just Jose and Green Pies nonetheless. I would say... I'm going to say Just Jose is going to keep hold of his pole position. But I reckon Matthew Duffin for the race win. He's really been pushing hard, and his strategies recently have been on point. So we'll keep an eye on how he does tonight. Green Pie is going to take pole, but Matthew Duffin for the race win from the wall. Guys, can you please let other people know that we are live? We are streaming right now on F1. Guys, hit that like button. Send out all the spam to anyone and everyone. Let's get as many people in here. Let's make this F1 stream as best as we possibly can. I'm going to try and do a lap with a driver, if we possibly can, who is currently on a lap. Maze Gamer going. So no one really on a lap time at the minute. Reading is coming into the final few sectors, so we will eventually get a lap time with someone. I just got to pick out the right people. Remember, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button if you want to be a part of the action next season when we start our new F1 season. I'm not sure if it's going to be on the 2020 game or on the 2021 game. I'm pretty sure it'll be on 2021, but make sure you sign up and get involved. Make sure you're a part of the action. It's been a great season nonetheless, a long season as well, but we will be back for F1 very, very soon. We are just coming to the end of the championship. Let's go on board with Green Pies. He is about to set a lap here at Brazil as we go up to the center S's. It's a weird corner, this. You want to take it as wide as possible to get a late apex and clip that inside curve. Not take too much curve here because it will run you out wide onto this curve. And into turn 3, it's flat all the way here. He's flat in these wet conditions and down this long straight. This long straight is famously known for Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel making contact, and then into turn 4 where Vettel once again made contact with cars from back of the pack to go on and take the championship. Into turn 5, not really a corner, it's just flat out through there, and then into 6 and 7. These two are very difficult off camber. Try and get the car hooked up, and Green Pie is getting it dialed down in these wet conditions into one of the slow hairpins. Turn 8 and into 9. You got to be patient on the throttle, and Green Pie is nice and controlled and patient. Going into turn 9, and again, this is where Albon was spun around by Lewis Hamilton a couple of seasons ago. But then into turn, I forgot what turn we're on now, but into a quick swooping left-hander, and then finishing off with another left-hander. This is where Timo Glock famously let Lewis Hamilton by, and Lewis Hamilton took his championship all the way down the main straight, flat out, past Alonso and Webber's big massive crash towards the line, and for a split second here, Massa thought he was world champion until Lewis Hamilton took the title. Green Pies crosses the line to take pole position. That was your lap around the Interlagos circuit, Sao Paulo, and Green Pies will take pole position at this precise moment. So, a couple of guys now coming out onto track. DJ Phil currently struggling with internet. If DJ Phil is listening right now, mate, all you need to do is just join the session again. I will try and then get you in again. Let's try. While in the meantime, guys, let's have a couple more comments. Let's see who you think will take the race win here this evening. There you go, DJ Phil. If you've got my message, you will be able to get that invite. Well, she in the comments says, Liam, don't ruin the car, please. As the Liam is already in the wall. He is running in Keegs' hash. Brown Recluse looking a bit slippy out there. It's looking very slippy here at Interlagos. But a couple of people still not able to hook a lap up. That Buzzy Boy, which is Liam. Well, I'm in Grosjean's car, so that means I'm going to become in love with the barriers at high speed. That's a bit much, innit? That Buzzy Boy. That's a bit much. As we are on board with the Ferrari while I take a bite out of my fish finger. Again, apologies people, I haven't eaten yet, so I'm trying to multitask right now. There is my Renault teammate, Kieran Argent, currently coming through the final sector. Can he improve on his lap time right now? He comes through the final sector. He looks like he's dragging a Mercedes behind. He's missed his braking point by a mile. So Maze Gamer will go past. Will he be able to set a lap time? He hasn't set one on the board yet. Because I've just noticed Redding's out of qualifying. He's got himself up into 4th place, but Matthew Duffin has got himself in 2nd, 2 tenths off the back of Green Pies. He exits the final corner. Can he improve? Not at this moment. So Matthew and Green Pies are on the front row. Just Jose out of the session due to an incident of some sort. We didn't see it, but he's out of the session. Guys, please spam this around. Make sure you get as many people into the session. Make sure you get as many likes and as follow in here. We want to try and get as many people watching this stream right now. These guys are banding it up to the final bitter end of this season. This is the penultimate round. Please, guys, let's get as many people in here. Let's support these guys. They're all here pushing as hard as they can in these wet conditions. I've just got confirmation from Green Pies that the session will be dry for the main race. So let's get people's opinion on this beautiful track of Interlagos. Is this the favoured circuit to other people? Is this one of the ones that they would prefer and like? As Matthew Duffin comes into the pit, as these guys are coming to the last stint of their qualifying session right now. Joe Ram currently on track, 5th place at the minute. Maze Gamer has finally got a lap time in. He goes into 6th place. Gary currently in the pits. A couple other guys out there, Red Nass and Fizek currently out on track as well. DJ Phil still in the pits. I'm not sure if he's able to get back in or not, but hopefully he will. Jamie Brazy, obviously you have to support Liam and Kieran too. Yeah, but tonight it's all about the motive, boys. Charles says go Fizek. So got a support here for that Ferrari driver as Joe Ram comes into the pit. He can't improve. Maze Gamer exits the final corner. Can he improve on his lap time? We will see as he comes through the final few corners. That corner is famously known for when Max Verstappen nearly dropped it and put it in the wall, and Maze decides to abort the lap. Gary's currently out on his outlap. Argent on his outlap and will start his flying lap, who is currently on a lap time. We got Jaffa Cake currently in 8th place. Game for My says watch Jaffa Cake. I'm watching Jaffa Cake. So hopefully can Jaffa Cake improve on his lap time. Race Control says DRS is enabled. The track is drying out. Can anyone come out on slicks This should be interesting. They got a couple of minutes left. So, to be honest, Jamie, I'm not sure how Liam got disqualified. But this should be interesting now. It's dry enough for slicks. Gary is out on the slicks. I didn't notice that earlier on. So, the last few people, Matthew is out on the slicks as well. He's put the mediums on. Gary's green pies is on the mediums. Everyone, oh, Argent's dropped it on the softs. Game for Life is coming back out on, what is he on? He's on the Inters, is that? Yeah, he's on the Inters. That's strange. But Fizet, what is he on? He's still on the Inters as well. If I was these guys, I'd be getting in as quick as I can and putting these softs and slicks on. Gary will be the first man to set a flying lap on these slicks. Argent obviously has dropped it, so he won't improve on his lap time. So this is going to be interesting. Just Jose and Redding might find themselves a lot lower on the grid due to the fact that the slicks are now the tyre to be on. Gary, Argent, Green Pies, Matthew, a couple other guys. I don't think anyone else is going to improve, but Gary and Argent could have the opportunity to take positions away from Just Jose. This is going to be on it. So DJ Phil just told me that he's getting back into the session. Sadly, he'll miss the qualifying session, but he will be back in. My engineer didn't change, so I obviously think the slicks is the best way to go. Gary, the first man with the slick option. Can he improve? Jay Razor, whoever's last across the line will take pole position. I totally agree. Gary will be the first. So this is it. Your final qualifying session is about to end. Argent's still on a lap. He's got a chance to improve. The DRS will also help the drivers out as well. So, Gary exiting the final corner here. Only 4 drivers left. Can they improve? Gary exits the final corner towards the line. Gary 131 for Simplay Motorsport towards the line. Can he improve? Racing point. And he will stay 7th. He didn't improve. Argent, he slowed down. Green Pies has improved to 15.3. Matthew Duffin, can he go any faster? At 15.5, so Green Pies will take pole position here this evening, unless Argent's got something, but I don't think he has. He can probably get himself a little bit higher if he's got this lap hooked up, but we will see. Gary has damage on his front wing, so Gary lost time due to the damage, so Argent exiting the final corner. Has he got anything left, or is this it? I don't think he has. He sounds very slow. He's not flat out, and he's coming into the pit. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your pole position man is this man. Green Pies will start pole position. Matthew Duffin will start in second. Just Jose and Redding, with damage on their cars, are going to be starting 3rd and 4th. Rail will start 5th. 6th will be Maze Gamer. 7th, Gary 131. Jaffa Cake will finish 8th. 9th will be Argent. 10th is Game for Life. 11th, Red Nas. 12th is Fizek, 13th DJ Phil, and that Buzzy Boy will start right at the back of the pack. And Matthew Duffin said, ran wide, I would have had pole. So there you go. Matthew Duffin reckoned he could have gone a lot quicker than that. But nonetheless, this is going to be an exciting race. Just Jose has got it all to do, starting 3rd on the grid. We'll be right back momentarily for the start of this race. But Green Pie, straight one to him as we go into the race. And we are underway here. We are about to start the formation lap. A 36 lap race here at Interlagos, Brazil, Sao Paulo. One of the iconic, the most brilliant circuits in F1. Arguably one of the favoured between all the drivers. Green Pies will start on pole position and will start this race with a better chance than his rival Just Jose, with Matthew Duffin splitting the two of them here. Right now, this is going to go into Green Pies' favour. Everyone from Jose down will have slight advantage on Matt and Green Pies, as their tyres will be brand new. Yes, that's very true, but they did start on the medium tyres, so they should be able to go a little bit into the start of the race. The softs will be benefiting them, as Reading has gone very, very wide. Guys, let's get your predictions in. Let's see who you think is going to take the race win here tonight. And we will see how they go into the final round of the championship. Oh, excuse me, as they go into the final round of the championship. Green Pies, I believe, still mathematically in the lead of the championship, with Just Jose has brought that gap down since the midpoint of the season. It's going to go right down to the wire in Abu Dhabi. Jamie says Matt for the win. I would like to see the Matt take the win, but it's going to be difficult to keep Green Pies behind him. But as we see there is a strategy. I reckon the one stop is probably a little bit quicker here this evening, from a medium to a hard for Green Pies. I don't know about for the rest of them. But if I was probably running in the softs, I will be looking at trying to eke out the soft stint as long as possible. But we are lining up here at Interlagos, the penultimate round of the season. Brazil, we are about to get underway here. And I'm going to try and do my very best impression of Murray Walker as we line up F1 2020 Motive Racing Interlagos. Here we go, guys. The lights come on, the revs arrive. We're about to get underway here. Lights on. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we go here in Interlagos. And it looks like Matthew Duffin has got a great start, but it looks like Mace Gamer's got a quicker one. As you see, Just Jose and a few others. I don't know what's happening here. A lot of people have glitched out, but there's a lot of cars here, there, and everywhere. But we are underway here at Brazil, and Matthew Duffin has had a horrible start. The whole pack just swarmed into him. And DJ Phil looking good at the minute as the timing sheets update and go into order. So Green Pies leads this race. Gelram into second place, and Just Jose stays in that third place. Maze Gamer up into fourth. Matthew Duffin with a poor start in fifth place. Argent's gone really wide and a couple of front wing damage there. Argent trying to get back on circuit, and we got the inside of Jaffa Cake goes by him as well. So Jaffa Cake moves up another place. Argent just struggling here. Game for Life has made a place on Fizat. Fizat really struggling for Grat now as he got a Red Nas behind him. But the leaders all coming through the final few sectors here. That Buzzy Boy from the back of the pack has got himself up into 8th place, and he's got Jaffa Cake right behind him. Jose says good luck, people, in the comments just before he started the race, but Jaffa Cake looking to try and make a move. Gary is down the inside of Reading, and he's got that move done and has passed Reading already. Matthew Duffin now trying to aim for Maze Gamer, as Just Jose is ahead of Genram right now, and I don't know why, but Just Jose is lagging out a lot, which allows him to ghost through people, which is a bit interesting. But Just Jose is now up into second and can see his rival. Genram is not making it easy for Just Jose. These guys have got to be careful that they don't get involved in the championship too much. But Just Jose is under massive pressure right now from the Williams of Gelram right now, and he's looking here, there, and everywhere. Jamie Bracey reckons that Liam has got damage. I reckon he's got damage as well. He's slowly dropping off pace. Argent's now finally got past him. But Jose bringing that gap down to Green Pies. Maze Gamer under some pressure from Matthew Duffin, and Gary has cleared Jaffa Cake easily now. Argent is now getting onto the back of Jaffa Cake, and that Buzzy Boy is in 9th place. The rest of the pack is all strung out a little bit, but Matthew Duffin is bringing the gap down to Maze Gamer right now. We'll go back to the front. Green Pies leads this race at the moment, but Just Jose isn't too far behind him right now. As we go on board with Just Jose, he can see the gap coming down. Green Pies will have to start thinking defensive as Just Jose sets the fastest up lap on the race, as he will do on no soft tyres. Locks up that front left, but he was trying to stick as close as he can to his rival. He will be in the pits sooner than the others. Matthew Duffin desperate to try and bring that gap down to Mace Gamer, but they're also catching Gelram right now. They all have DRS. Lap 3, DRS is now engaged, so they can all hunt each other down. Currently, we've got 10 people watching the stream. Guys, try and get as many people back in here as quickly as we can. But they are underway and racing hard here this evening at Interlagos. As Matthew Duffin still trying to bring that gap down to Maze Gamer in the Mercedes. Maze Gamer is really caught onto the back of Gel Ram right now, but also Just Jose is all over the back of Green Pies. This is going to be spicy. The championship contenders are going down the main straight now. It looks like the sun is coming out a little bit stronger as well. So Green Pies is defending for his life right now all the way to the end. Jose will just have to be patient, wait for the DRS zone, as that Buzzy Boy has picked up a time penalty of exceeding track limits, so he'll have to keep an eye on that, make sure he stays within limits. But this is the fight for the lead, as Maze Gamer has got ahead of Gel Ram right now and is now into that third place position. Pro Lassie into the podium positions, as we see Redding getting out the way there, ghosting, as Maze has made that position. Green Pie still defending from Just Jose at this minute. Matthew Duffin just sitting and watching these guys right now on the medium tyre. He could probably go a little bit longer than them, as we've got a virtual safety car as well. So virtual safety car, I'm pretty sure that is for Redding, as he is not being able to finish. That Buzzy Boy is into the pits, so right now everything's just calm. Everyone's probably set their cars to lean. Hopefully this won't be too long of a virtual safety car, but right now Green Pies leads the way. Just Jose in second, Maze Gamer in third, Gel Ram in fourth, fifth is Matthew Duffin, sixth is Gary131, Jaffa Cake in that 7th place, 8th is Argent, 9th is Red Nas, Bizek in that 10th place, DJ Phil in 11th has managed to get in, Game for Life in 12th, and that Buzzy Boy setting his penalty done, excuse me, as someone's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. I'm not sure who that is, but Green Pies once again is under pressure, as here Gem Ram and Matthew Duffin, Maze Gamer, all these guys going into turn 1, 3 abreast. Oh my god, the Mercedes and the Williams and the Racing Point all going at it. Jump Round trying to hold on. Maze Gamer around the outside. Matthew Duffin's trying to get the lot of them. What brilliant racing from these guys. Looks like Matthew Duffin's done them. As they go into turn 4, I believe it is. And that's Matthew up into 3rd place. Brilliant stuff from him. He picked that out at the perfect time and has managed to get ahead of them. But Maze Gamer comes back under attack and is not able to get the move done. Matthew Duffin, brilliant racing, awesome stuff there. I know he'll be happy because you'll be able to see that in the replay later on, as Maze Gamer brings back that 3-second penalty. Awesome stuff there. Just Jose still pressuring the leader of Green Pies right now and is trying to find a way past, but Green Pies has got a penalty of some sort. I'm not sure why he's got that penalty, but he will definitely be under pressure now, as I try and figure out the new buttons. The fastest lap at the minute goes to Just Jose, and he goes past Just Jose around the outside of Green Pies with the DRS, but Green Pies fights back. But Just Jose will hold on to that position. Brilliant stuff from him, and he holds on to that place. Just Jose into the lead. Can he extend his gap? But Green Pies is coming back. They make contact. To me, that looked like Just Jose had shut the door on Green Pies. It was a little bit optimistic, but Just Jose now leads this race. Green Pies under massive pressure. Maze Gamer's got back in front of Matthew Duffin. Gel Ram's in there as well. So now Green Pies has got himself stuck into this fight. I think he's managed to get away from him, but Matthew Duffin currently on the outside trying to find a way past these guys, but this is allowing Gary to come back. And that Buzzy Boy, a lap car just behind them as well. So Green Pie's got a penalty for track limits. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I'm glad someone's paying attention. But Matthew Duffin must be getting frustrated, stuck behind these two. He's got the pace on the when he's on the softs, but he's stuck behind these. Oh, he nearly missed his braking there. But he's trying to clear these guys as quickly as he can. That Buzzy Boy has a spin in the background, but Just Jose, lap 6, leads this race, and he goes on to a lap 7 right now. Maze Gamer is trying to bring that gap down to Green Pies, but I don't think it's going to happen. Green Pies are going to try and extend this stint for as long as he possibly can. But Matthew Duff is still trying to find a way past Gemran right now, but he can't find a way past. looking left, right, centre, anywhere he can. As you've got to run here, Matthew Duffin around the outside. He's got better straight line speed than Ram, and he gets the job done. Matthew Duffin back up into that 4th place position. Visek was the one that with the drive-through penalty as well. Jamie, you can be my in-race reporter. Tell me what's going on and everything. Guys, hit that like button as well and subscribe if you like to see the action here. These guys are putting on a fantastic show here this evening at Brazil. Like and subscribe. If you want to be a part of the action as well, then head over to emotiveracing.com and sign up and get involved in the F1 Championship next season, where I believe we will be heading to F1 2021. Make sure you get yourself signed up and ready for this season. Do you think you could do a better job than Just Jose and Green Pies this season? Do you think that you could take the fight to our championship contenders? Then sign up and see if you can do any better. But Just Jose leads this race right now with quite a big gap to Green Pies. Cosmic Mike says, great close racing, guys. Yeah, it's been awesome stuff, especially between these three. Maze Gamer, Matthew Duffin, Ram, all these guys are very quick and very close racing. Gary is now starting to catch onto the back of him. Javacake in that 7th place, Argent in 8th, DJ Phil in 9th, Game for Life is currently in 10th, bringing that gap down to DJ Phil. Fizek down into 12th place, Red Nass is in 11th, and that Buzzy Boy brings up the rear. And we lost one driver already, which is Redding. So we go back to the leaders, and Maze Gamer is still trying to defend. He has got a penalty probably for exceeding track limits, but he's being hunted down by Matthew Duffin. When does some people blink for the pits? The soft runners will be coming in a lot earlier, but Gelram's still trying to bring that gap down to Matthew right now, as DJ Phil picks up a multiple warnings 3-second time penalty. Obviously that's probably for track limits as well, but we are on board with Gelram right now, who's looking to try and make a move pass on the leaders. Fight for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Guys, this is great action from these guys, really pushing it as hard as they can. Green Pies, I reckon, is in lean mode right now. Is probably to go as long as he possibly can. Ram, I think, out of these lot are the closest. A great fight here for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Closest fights on track at the minute. Game for Life is caught onto the back of DJ Phil as well. So this is a great fight between these two as well, while we come away from the other guys for a moment. The Alfa Romeo versus the Williams. Who can get a better run out of the final corner? Game for Life looks like he's got a better run. DJ Phil trying to stay out of the way if he can, side by side as they go down a bit, and they make contact. Game for Life in the wall, front wing damage. I don't know if that's properly. Oh, as the Alfa Romeo nearly hits him as well. His teammate Red Nass nearly making contact with him. Safety car deployed after that. Massive contact there, and amazing that Game for Life got away with that. This basically a free pit stop for him, but he's gonna have to wait because his teammate is serving a oh no, speeding in the pit lane. It's a gate. Oh, so Red Nass is in the pits, but his teammate is in as well, so that's a pretty poor structure there. So what will people do? Will Jose pit? Just Jose is in the pits. Green Pies, will he pit right now? As Game for Life in the comments isn't too happy with DJ Phil right now, and Green Pies is in as well. Maze Game is in. Maze has got to be careful, he doesn't speed. Ooh. Argent drive-through penalty for speeding on the pit lane. Everyone's in. This is going to be interesting. Gary and Matthew Duffin have come in. Now, Matthew Duffin should be able to just get out and go before Gary gets near him. Let's see how they do. Matt's gone for the softs. He's gone for a soft run. What is Gary going to do? His teammate, he's going to put the mediums on. Of course, he started on the softs and he's got front wing damage, so he's repairing that car. So everyone pretty much coming into the pits. Red Nass and Game for Life all have pitted, I believe. Game for Life still not very happy. I think Game for Life lost it on the grass, says Jamie. Well, we'll have to look back and see if we get a steward's inquiry on that one. But Just Jose leads this race at the minute. We are under a safety car procedure right now. DJ Phil is the only one who hasn't pitted. DJ Phil is an interesting tactic. He's been 9 laps on those softs. This is basically a free pit stop. He should have got in and changed those tyres, but that's allowed that Buzzy Boy to get back into this race a little bit. He's a lapped car at this precise moment, but yeah, possibly could get back into this. While we are under safety car, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe if you like what you see. Massive thank you to our Patreons as well, as they do a massive job here at Motive Racing. If you want to if you want to be a part of the Patreon service, then head over to our website, www.motiveracing.com. Get involved and sign up and help us out as much as we possibly can. Sign up for our new season as well, F1 2021. When it eventually comes out, we will have a season I've just seen there, Maze Gamer has got a penalty for contact with Maze Gamer. Matthew Duffin and Maze Gamer have made contact. That's not good. I'm not sure what's happened there, but I'm not sure what's quite happened there. So Maze Gamer and Matthew Duffin have made contact one way or another. Fury in the comments says, Dan Mum says, it's Friday then. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? As Matthew Duffin says, a Maze brake checking under safety car, FFS. So obviously Matt is not happy with that, and that's kind of ruined his race now. Front wing damage, so Maze, I'm pretty sure, will probably get a steward's inquiry on that one. Maze is a reserve here this evening, just needs to be a bit careful under the safety car. This is the issue we've been having this season. Now, obviously, being a driver myself in this league, a lot of these guys have a tendency to suddenly brake and weave under the most stupidest places. So, if you guys are listening, control your pace, control your speed, no silly braking, no silly messing around, right? Just keep it cool, keep it calm. Maze, you don't need to be weaving around and moving around as much as you are, right? So just keep it calm, keep it smooth. We are not underway yet, but this should be interesting now. Just Jose is now onto the medium tyre. Green Pies is now on the soft, so these two are going to be quite quick at the start of this race. Maze Gamer is on the hards as well. Cheers, mate. She's happy. Gel Ram says hit him. Jamie Brace says Gel Ram hits him. My race is done, says Matthew Duffin. Anything can still happen, Matt. You know that, and I know that. Anything can still happen. Green light there. I believe that's to allow Liam through, but ignore that. Ignore what I just said. But we are about to get underway here very shortly, as we are coming to the wards of this. After the end of this safety car procedure, Matthew Duffin in the comments saying he's hit me when trying to pass me some filler turns and ruins people's races. Why? He's hit me when trying to pass me some fillers turn up and ruins people's races. Why? To be fair, all reserves need to be a little bit more aware of what's going on, especially towards the end of the championship. A lot is on the line for these guys. Matthew Duffin I don't know if he's mathematically still in the championship, but he could have been, but his race is probably ruined due to the fact of a reserve. So guys, please be aware of these guys. Rednas has made collision with Matthew Duffin. Guys, this is getting a bit ridiculous now. Suddenly everyone's braking, making contact with people. It's not that hard. Matthew Duffin also saying I don't mind fillers, but honestly, why? I know it's a bit unfair for those who have been racing hard all season long. J Ray says May's got a 15-second penalty for speeding under the safety car. It's turning into a little bit of a mess at the minute, but safety car is in this lap. Just Jose needs to make sure he sticks to the same pace, and he will decide when he wants to go. But he can't keep stop-start, and he can't change his pace. So it's up to him when he wants to go. More collisions under safety car. This is getting a little bit ridiculous now, but we are about to get underway here again. Safety car is in this side. JR Sim Racing. Yep, we are about to get underway once again. Just Jose has gone. That's caught out Green Pies a little bit. Jose has gone. He's left the pack for dead. But that's allowed Gemram to attack Maze Gamer as well. So we are underway here. And Jaffa K looks down the inside of the Williams. Does he do so? He does. And he makes contact. Gary's gone a little bit wide as well. So the Red Bull of Gary's just cut off the track. Gary, what are you playing at, mate? But Green Pies is back onto Just Jose as the leaders go into turn 4. And we are back underway here at Brazil, Interlagos. Can Matthew Duffin recover? We will see. Yellow flag in Sector 2. Who's gone down? That's DJ Phil off on track. So DJ Phil is out of it at this precise moment. Arjun under a lot of pressure from Rednas right now. But we need to go back to the front of the pack. And I'm still trying to figure out the buttons on this game. Gary 131 is ahead of Gelram right now. So Gary trying to recover. Looked like turn 1 had snow on it. Now, what a poo camera angle. The camera angles on here, mate, are horrid. But nonetheless, is what we got to deal with at this precise moment. Green Pies has brought that gap down to Just Jose, but he can't get any closer. But he will get that DRS. And DRS isn't enabled this lap, but I will believe it will be this lap. So Green Pies will be able to try and bring that gap down. Maze Gamer currently in 3rd place and is being hunted down by Gary 131. Gel Rams right there. Jaffa Cake as well. Matthew Duffin in 7th, and he's right onto the back of this pack. Can he make a good recovery? He's going right round the outside of Jaffa Cake. Jaffa Cake gives him a squeeze. Matthew pushes him back, but he's got to be a bit careful as they go into turn 4. Matthew trying as hard as he can. Jaffa Cake makes contact with him, but I think Matt gave him enough space and has lost out there. Jaffa Cake has lost out. Green Pies still trying to get onto the back of Just Jose, but he's not able to get any closer. Green Pies has another penalty as well. So Green Pies really struggling right now. But Maze Gamer on that hard tyre is holding everybody up right now. Gary 131 in that 4th place right now. He'll want to try and make a move on Maze as quick as he possibly can. With a little bit of a slide from Gary there, but he's right onto the back of him. Gel Ram has got the pressure on Matthew Duffin. These guys are on the sauce. They're really trying to make these softs work as best as they possibly can and try and move their way forward as Gary tried to go for a move on Maze Gamer, but Maze Gamer shut the door. But that's allowed Gelram to get a great run. Just Jose sets the fastest lap of the race on the mediums. So he is now looking to extend his gap. Gary 131 looks to the inside of Maze Gamer. Looks like the door was opening there, but it's not quite. DRS is enabled. So will these guys be able to make any inroads here? Matthew Duffin right on the back of these guys is looking. Gelram is trying to change position, and Matthew Duffin's got a beautiful run here. Great toe off the back of Gary 131. Gary looks like he's allowing his teammate through, knowing that Matthew Duffin has a great chance of trying to take a race win here this evening. So it's not all over just yet. Currently 9 people watching the stream. If you haven't hit that like button, guys, then please do so. Gel Ram has managed to get past Gary as well, but Gary will not want to be done that as Gary makes contact with Gel Ram, losing a part of his front wing. Gary losing out there, more contact with Gel Ram, and he's trying to find a way past if he possibly can, but that has damaged his car and he will be struggling from this point onwards. Green Pies just sitting a little bit further back of his main rival, Just Jose. These two battling it out, and they're going to do so right to the very end of this championship, all the way up to Abu Dhabi. So Green Pies trying to hunt down Just Jose right now, but he's not able to do it. And Argent gains another penalty as well. Jose is the only man on track without a penalty. Green Pies around the outside. Can he get the job done into turn 1? It looks like he has. Green Pies sets the fastest lap of the race. No, Just Jose still there. They're side by side. They go down the main straight. Who has DRS? Just Jose has the DRS. So Jose will defend the inside, and Green Pies will have to wait another lap. Is he going to go around the outside of his rival? He looks to the outside. They're side by side, make contact, and again they're still going at it. Great racing from these guys. Awesome stuff nonetheless. Brilliant racing from all of them. This is good. Green Pie sends it down the inside. Jose sees him and gives him the space. Contact again. These two are really pushing the limit right now. But awesome stuff nonetheless from these guys. Let's have the Delta back so we can see Jose still trying to defend. Green Pies right next to him. Brilliant stuff. This is awesome racing, and Green Pies retakes the lead of the race. So Green Pies now back into the lead, but he's gonna leave himself vulnerable to Just Jose with the slipstream. Look at him go. He'll have the DRS. Green Pies defending the inside under the white line. So Green Pies got DRS from DJ Phil ahead of him. So Jose, can he go around the outside of Green Pies this time? Oh my god, I ain't got any voice left. These two are going at it left, right and centre. Jose, BT Tiger saying awesome racing, lads. They're doing brilliant, BT Tiger. Awesome stuff. Jose's got the run. Green Pies will have to stick to the outside. Jose inside. They're going side by side into turn 4. Can Jose get the job done? Green Pies squeezes him. Green Pies goes wide. Oh. As Maze Gamer and Matthew Duffin are battling it out, and Matthew pushes Maze out the way. Maze Gamer has lost out to Matthew Duffin, but Maze is coming back around the outside. but he's not going to get the job done on the hard tyre. He's going to lose out, and Matthew Duffin is back up into that third place position. Mays will just have to sit there and take the pain on those hards. But Jose and Green Pies are out in front, and it looks like Green Pies has got that advantage now. Yellow flag out there for some reason, I'm not sure why. Gary has dropped off big time. He's come in, and I believe he has put the hard tyres on. Argent has dropped back as well. DJ Phil as well. That Buddy Boy, Sector 2. Why we got a yellow flag in Sector 2? Someone had a spin. Not by the looks of things, but Jose currently sitting in second place. Green Pies will need to extend that gap, but Jose will come back with the DRS. Oh my god, guys, I am running out of breath. If you haven't hit that like button, guys, then please do so, because this has been amazing racing from the championship contenders and the rest of the pack. Maze Gamer is coming back once again for Matthew Duffin. Mercedes versus Racing Point, or now known as Aston Martin. Matt is not happy with Maze right now and is defending for his might. He will stay on the inside. He tries to fight Maze as much as he can, but Maze hangs in there and will hold on to that third place on the hard tyre, mind you, so he's doing great. Argent, 3-second time penalty as well. Thank you, Jamie. You are really being my eyes and ears right now. Awesome start, Jamie. But Matt still trying to find a way past Maze Gamer once again. Those two are going to be battled out, and Maze and Matt will not be happy. A lot of stewards inquiry, I think, here this evening. These guys are really pushing the track limits on that exit there. Green Pies on the softs. He will have to pit again, and I believe Jose will have to pit on those mediums again, possibly, unless he can string them out right to the end, but it will make him vulnerable. But just Jose currently looking down the inside of Green Pies, but I don't think he's going to get the job done. He will have to hang on. Maze Gamer still defending for his life from Matthew Duffin. Matthew Duffin looks to the outside. Maze chomping across him right now. So, oh, Matt gets a big twitch out of that corner. We've got Red Nas and Game for Life side by side. Teammates, Alfa Romeos. That's a brilliant overtaking from there, those two. Game for Life gets the move done on Red Nas and is now ahead of him. Gary 131 has passed Fizek. There's fights up and down the grid, guys. No matter where you look, Matthew Duffin's still trying to find a way past. Green Pies has lost out to just Jose. Oh my god, I don't know where to look. Jose is back in the lead of the race. I'm trying to watch other fights, but Jose leads the race again. And Green Pies, I don't know what Green Pies can do at this stage. He's running out of softs at this point, so at some point he will need to come into the pits and put either the hards or the mediums on. I'm feeling like he will put the mediums on and try and go as fast as he possibly can to the end. That's Buzzy Boy at the back there. But Green Pies is trying to gain as much seat time on the back of Jose, so he's probably saving a little bit of fuel right now. Matthew Duffin looking to try and get on back of Maze Gamer. Matthew Duffin has got to think of something else at the minute. He's currently losing out to Maze Gamer and the leaders. So if anything happens to the leaders, Matthew is losing out a chance. Maze really shuts the door on him there as he comes into the brakes. And Matt going around the outside. What a move into turn 2. Matthew Duffin gets back in front of Maze Gamer. Maze Gamer will have the DRS though as they come down this second straight. But Matthew Duffin will hang on. He needs to extend that gap as quickly as he can in this middle sector. What a move from Matthew Duffin. Brilliant stuff from him. Awesome stuff. Gelram will pick up another time penalty for exceeding track limits. So, not what he would want right now. But, oh, awesome stuff from these guys right now. Brilliant racing. Let's have a look at penalties. A couple of guys with penalties. Green Pies with 6. Matthew with 3. Maze with 21 penalties. That's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. Guys, we should be a little bit more considerate of this than the penalties. If you got into the teens, then you're doing something wrong here. But we are looking. Green Pie sets the fastest lap of the race, and he looks to try and make a move on his teammate. His rival, sorry. And is trying to find a way past if he can. But I don't think he'll do it here. Down the second straight. Can Green Pies go around the outside of just Jose? He's going to try it on the softs. Around he goes. Jose pushes him wide, but Green Pies gets the position. Great stuff from him. AlphaTauri versus McLaren. Not often you see these guys battling it out in F1, but they're giving it a good shot here this evening. Both of them 10 laps on those tyres. Green Pies really getting the best out of those soft tyres while he can. Matthew Duffin has now cleared Maze Gamer, and I think has cleared him good time now. But Maze on those hards will be able to go to the end. Matt will obviously need to come again, so he probably will do either a set of mediums or he'll go to the softs. If he can string it out to lap 26, then he can probably go to the end on a set of softs. Jose just dropped off the back of Green Pies at the minute. These two seem to do a kind of a tactic. You can see Green Pies' car on the back of it is recovering energy right now, so he's trying to save as much energy while he can so he can defend from Just Jose, or he's probably used it all just before that Buzzy Boy just being ghosted and out the way. So they're being lapped once again by the leaders, so that Buzzy Boy will go behind them. Maze Gamer has brought that gap down a little bit to Matthew Duffin as well, so that's close as well. Game for Life has got ahead of Gelram. Gelram is in the pits, so he is done his pit strategy. He's coming in. What's he putting on? He is putting on the sauce, but he is serving his penalty right now as he will deal with that one. Jaffa Cake is in as well. Gary's just ahead of Rednas. As sector 2 and 3 is yellow flags right now. I'm not sure why, but Just Jose will be trying to bring that back. Iron Brew Racing, surely Green Pies has to be in soon. I feel the same there. Virtual safety car once again. Why? We got Argent in the wall. I'm not sure what's happened there to Argent. Is he on his tyre? Are we able to see? He is on his own tyre. Like, how's he done that? What? Argent has managed to hit the wall by the looks of things, and he's gone now, but he was on his tyre. He was sitting on top of his tyre. Wow. Awesome stuff. Brilliant. This has allowed Just Jose to come in. Has Green Pies come in? No, Green Pies have stayed out. So a free pit stop for Just Jose and Matthew Duffin. So these guys are coming in and taking that opportunity. What is Matt going to do? He's got to go hard, surely. Not hard, sorry, it's the mediums. He's gone soft. So green flag conditions once again. Maze is in that second place. Green Pies staying out. So Just Jose just appeared. Not Just Jose. I kind of guess that not Just Jose is Just Jose. Because, yeah. Iron Brew Racer plus in. So Jose has come into the pits and served his pit stop. Matthew Duffin is in as well. Softs on. Now, Jose will catch Maze for sure. Now, Matthew Duffin was struggling so much to get past Maze. So what will Maze do? Is he going to hold him up for as long as he can? As Green Pies is into the pits as well. Sector 3, yellow flags. So who we got yellow flags? That looks like DJ Phil, I think. No, that's that Buzzy Boy trying to get back on track. So, Maze Gamer will lead this race now, as Green Pies has exited the pits. But Jose will be behind him. So Just Jose is kind of one in that situation, because he's pitted sooner while on the virtual safety car. There's Green Pies. He's exits the pits and he has lost big time to Just Jose. Now, Jose will need to try and clear Maze. Now, Maze is one of the more aggressive defenders out there, and he will try and defend for his life. He's on the hards. This is his best chance to try and take a race win. I know he's only a reserve, but he does have to be careful. Jose already onto the back of him. Those soft tyres will be much, much stronger. Iron Brew Racing, Jaffa Cake speeded under the pit lane. People seem to be struggling with this pit lane right now. Jose is already onto the back of Maze. Green Pies is trying to bring that gap down. Matthew Duffin's race has been kind of spoiled due to the front wing damage that he's had, but can Jose clear Maze pretty quickly? Maze will fight as hard as he can as Maze loses to that position of Just Jose. Will Maze throw it down the inside? No, he thinks better of it and stays behind. He'll get the DRS for the next corner, but I think Jose's pace is much too strong for... Yeah, as you see there, Jose has gone. Alfie in it. The pit lane is broken. Green Pies team prolapse from Nicky there. So Jose retakes the lead. Green Pies in that third place has got to clear Maze now as well. That was a little bit easier for Jose. So now Jose, I don't see anyone touching Jose now. Now he's cleared Maze Gamer. It's going to be difficult for Green Pies to bring that gap down. Game for Life has gained another penalty as well. 3 seconds, multiple warnings. as Game for Life is all over the back of Gel Ram right now. These two battle out for 5th and 6th. Game for Life round the outside, and he gets the job done. Brilliant stuff from him, and he moves up another position. Red Nas still trying to get onto the back of Gary 131 right now. So fights all up and down the grid. Green Pies has now caught Maze Gamer. Maze on those hards, really struggling. Jose, a 108.6. He is flying at this precise moment. But Green Pies is wanting to clear him as quickly as he can. Maze, how long can he hold up Green Pies, or will he just lose out to him pretty quickly? They're in the DRS zone. Green Pies with the DRS looks to the inside, but thinks better of it. He knows to treat the back of that car like the back end of a donkey to make sure that he doesn't get kicked. Iron Brew Racing, almost everyone with a penalty. Yeah, everyone but just Jose at the minute. So Green Pies trying to find a way past on Maze Gamer. He might have to wait a little bit. No, there we go. Green Pies already gets the job done and passes him, as Nikki says in the comments. Maze for Team Lassie. As we've lost Fizek, not sure how we've lost him. With a Ferrari sadly out of this race. So Maze Gamer has now dropped to 3rd place. Will Matthew Duffin catch him by the end of the race? I think he should. 10 laps on no softs. He should be able to catch him pretty quickly. There is the Ferrari. I'm surprised we've not got a safety car for that one. We've had safety cars for some odd reasons, but Fizek is out. It just was there. The Ferrari has been taken away, so we are good to carry on racing once again. Guys, if you like what you see here, then please hit that like button and subscribe to Motive Racing. Have a look on our website, have a look on our Discord, www.motiveracing.com. Sign up for our new season at the minute, become a reserve, be a commentator, be any part of the team here at Motive Racing. Get as many likes and subscribe on this channel as we possibly can. These F1 drivers have been giving us a fantastic show here this evening, and I'm happy to oblige to give them this show that they've really wanted the last few weeks. So here they are, as we see here. Game for Life under massive pressure from Gel Ram, and he's get back in front of them as they make contact. Game for Life hits the brakes and hits the back of the Williams and loses the front wing. Gel Ram looks like he's given the place back, and he has done so. So maybe possibly contact due to him, and he's now got past. So it's already job done. He gave the place back, but then damaged the front wing of the car. So it's kind of a I'll let you pass, but I'll pass you again at the next corner kind of situation. So Gel Ram is now up into that 5th place position. Matthew Duffin still trying to bring that gap down to Maze Gamer. Another penalty for Liam. Yeah, I just saw that, mate. And a penalty for Matthew Duffin. He is desperate to bring that gap down to Maze Gamer. Maze Gamer's got a massive amount of penalties, those. Yankee Van Damme, I'm going to go with. Again, guys, I've got dyslexia. I struggle reading people's names. I tried my very best, but can I join? Yep, if you head over to Motive Racing's website, www.motiveracing.com, you can sign up to the league, get a part of the Discord as well, and we can sort you out to be a part of the action. But we are coming to the end of our season here at F1 2020. The last few rounds, we go to Abu Dhabi for the final race of the season next week. Whether I'll be commentating or Andy will be, one way or another, this will be streamed, and we will have the end of the championship. Hopefully the standings will be updated as well, so we will be able to see who is where in the championship. But right now, Just Jose leads the race at the minute. Green Pies in 2nd. Maze Gamer in that 3rd place. Matthew Duffin is bringing that gap down to him in that 4th place position. Gel Ram in 5th. Gary in that 6th place right now. Red Nas in 7th with a bit of, I think, damage to the front of his wing. That was Game for Life with the damage. He's been in the pits. He's totally in that 8th place. Jaffa Cake in 9th, DJ Phil in 10th place, and that Buzzy Boy in 11th place position. We sadly lost Fizek, Argent and Redding due to car accidents on circuit. Gary 131, 1.6 seconds behind of Gel Ram. Gel Ram seems to be struggling a little bit, so Gary's trying to bring that gap down to him. Couple more comments, guys. Let's get your prediction on who you think was driver of the day this evening. I will ask your opinions towards the end of this race as they cross the line to start lap 30. 7 laps to go here this evening at Motive Racing F1 2020 round 20 of Brazil, Interlagos. The Wall says a big shout out to Dan, great commentary, thank you very much. You're welcome, mate. Sadly I wasn't able to race, but due to the fact that I haven't had much practice and due to the fact of other issues on another league the other night, I just fancy just having a chat and talking to you guys. So yeah, I'm not in the mood for racing at the minute, so but make sure as well, guys, to tune in throughout the week. We have got multiple leagues going on this season. I will run you through the schedule this season. Monday nights is once again we bring back our ACC Porsche Supercups, who do a great job on there. Brilliant action from them, guys. So the Porsche Supercup is back on a Monday night on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Tuesday nights is our Cleo Cup Championship, where we have Silent X Energy once again supporting and sponsoring the Clios. And there are prizes up for grabs in the Cleo Championship, not just for Tier 1, but for Tier 2 as well. So top 3 will get £30 worth of Silent X Energy goodies if you come in the top positions. Then on Wednesday night, we have our GT4s on Assetto Corsa Competizione. We once again have a new tier on the GT4s, Tier 1 and 2. As I just noticed here, Gary131 has caught Gel Ram right now. But GT4s are back. Myself and Andy commentate on them, and once Andy does get a spot, he will be able to race it as well. But normally GT4s is me, and I hope everyone enjoys my commentary with the GT4s. Thursday night is a rest night, but if you want to see more racing, if you want to see more action, then head over to Matthew Duffin's channel of Simplay Motorsport. A couple of the guys here at Motive Racing race on his channel. Myself, Andy, Emo Guy, Fury, BT Targa, Nicky, and a few other guys as well all race on his channel, so have a look at that. They have a GT3 Pro and Pro-Am Championship, so Thursday night, have a look at that. The pros hit the circuit. Gary as well is one of them as well, and I think after the shenanigans of last night, I believe he leads the championship in that championship. Friday night obviously is tonight, and we have our F1 championship right now, as a little bit of ghosting causing gaps to be not 100% accurate, but Green Pie is still in that second place. Like I said, Friday night is F1 night. One more round left to go, and then the season is up to an end. So F1 will come to an end very shortly. So make sure, guys, you tune in for the last round, Abu Dhabi. I believe it'll go down to the wire. Jose and Green Pies might be separated by 2 points. Green Pies will have to let me know before the end. So make sure you tune in to see that as well. As you see here, Gary131 trying to make a move on Gel Ram. Around the outside, Gel Ram is going to defend for his life, but he holds that line, and Gary's back on the inside, but he's not quite got the position. Very close there, as Vitek says. GG, guys. Oh no, Green Pie says he needs an invite. Oh, okay. I'm on it. Green Pies. I've sent it, Green Pies, mate. I've sent it to you. So he's obviously disconnected one way or another. So Green Pies is 33 laps. I've sent him an invite. He should be able to get back into the car. And I believe he has. Matthew Duffin is still trying to bring that gap down to Mays and now Green Pies, who's lost out a little bit. He's still ghosting right now. Hopefully he can get back into the session, and I believe he has now, as that car has gone solid. Going back to our weeks of racing, Friday nights we finish off our F1 season. Last round of the championship, Abu Dhabi. Make sure you tune in to see who will take the championship, as Green Pie still hasn't got back. Matthew Duffin has got past him. Can Green Pies get back into the session? He's losing place left, right and centre. So this is not good for Green Pies right now. He is going to lose advantage to Jose. So hopefully he can get back in. But he's very slow right now, as he's still ghosting as well. So hopefully he can get back into the session. Just Jose still leads this race. Maze Gamer in second place now. Matthew Duffin on the podium. But Green Pie's losing out due to some sort of connection issue, maybe. Saturday night we start things off with our GT3s on project cars, 2 tiers once again, as we do a European Championship on there, and then we bring in the brand new Formula Rookies straight after, with me on the commentary board once again for the Formula Rookies. Not racing the Formula Renaults from last. I raced the Formula Renaults last season, but I will not be racing the rookies this season. But I'll be in the commentary box nonetheless. Green Pie still going very slow. Gel Ram is quite a fair away from him, so Green Pie still not able to get back into the session by the looks of things. And then Sunday night, or Sunday into Sunday night, we are onto the PC for Assetto Corsa Competizione GT3 class, and we have 3 tiers in that as well, so keep an eye on that. And we finish the night off on a Sunday night with the Touring Car Championship, my Touring Car Championship that I run everything for the touring cars. We are doing a European Championship. We'll be going around the best European circuits around project cars, and I think Jose Green Pies is back into the session. Green Pies is back. It's going to take him a miracle to get any higher than he is, but yeah, make sure you tune in Sunday night. We have the touring cars as well. The Renault Megane has been banned for this season, so keep an eye on who will take the championship there. A few of the guys as well will be racing it. I'm racing it. Matthew Duffin and Kelly Davis will be your commentators for that, and that is a rundown of our week. But we are getting to the end of this race. Green Pies' race looks so good for second place, is what he needed to do to keep his championship lead, but he's going to lose out. Just Jose exits the final corner to start the final lap. He is going to start the final lap here at Brazil. Towards the first corner he goes. He has been pretty quick in this car all night. Green Pies has been a match for him all evening. The wall says, well, May second, Matt third, and come on Green Pies. Guys, let's get your comments for driver of the day. 17 people currently watching the stream. Guys, hit that like button and subscribe as well. Let's get your votes for driver of the day, and then I will get my driver of the day at the end as well. Jose exits the final corner. Sorry, the middle sector, first sector, sorry. So I'm starting to lose my voice, been talking all night long. Matthew Duffin picks up another penalty as well. Maze Gamer's in the wall. Matt's getting closer. Maze has hit the wall. He's got damage. The wall says my driver of the day is Maze Gamer. So guys, let's get your prediction votes in as well. Maze Gamer has hit the wall. How much damage he's got on the front of it? Alfie says for the driver of the day, I think from my POV in the Red Bull game for life driven, well bet. Maze Gamer being great as well. The wall says no. Oh no, did I jinx it? But Maze, oh sorry, as Just Jose crosses the line to take a race win here at Brazil. He makes a stronger hold on his championship as they go into the final round. So Just Jose with the race win here this evening. Maze Gamer will exit the final corner and finish in second place, but he will gain a penalty. But that's allowed Matthew Duffin in second due to the amount of penalties that Maze Gamer has got. Green Pies will cross the line. Has he beaten Maze? Yes, Maze with so many penalties drops to fourth. Gel Ram is still trying to defend from Gary. Gary is trying his best. Penalties are really going to affect people right now. So can Gel Ram hang on to this position, this fifth place position from Gary? Ironbury Racing says Matthew, driver of the day, Matt, for a brilliant comeback. Well done, Maze, Matt, and Green Pies. Ironbury Racing, well done, guys. Awesome stuff. Gel Ram will hang on to fifth place. Sixth place will go to Gary. Red Nas will come home in that seventh place. Game for Life, I believe, is finished as well. So that is it, guys. That is your penultimate season done. Brazil over and done with. Let us see what the game think is driver of the day. Red Nas, driver of the day. Better play to the game and thinks that Red Nas is driver of the day. If it was me though, I'm going to go with Matthew Duffin for driver of the day. Brilliant comeback. Great race from him. Great overtakes. I think some of the best overtakes I've seen all season. Green Pies and Just Jose, obviously I mentioned for them. Jose takes the race win. Your common top three on the podium once again. Just Jose wins here at Brazil. Matthew Duffin in that second place, and Green Pies will take a third. Guys, make sure you tune in to next week. We will be heading to Abu Dhabi, the final round of the season for the championship. Who's going to take the title? Is it going to be Green Pies, or is it going to be just Jose? Great comms from Just Jose saying, great on the comms, Dan. Wish seeing you on track for Abu Dhabi. I will try my best to get on track. If not, I will be commentating it. Jose takes your race win and the only man without any penalties. He takes the fastest lap of the race as well. Driving into you, you hit the rear of me. I think that's something that you guys need to be dealing with in the stewards. But remember, guys, please like and subscribe. Head over to the YouTube channel. Head over to the website to be a part of Motive Racing as well. But from myself, from all the F1 guys, it's a good night. And also I want to say a massive thank you to our Patreons. And just for you, Liam, I'm going to say this one more time. Can I get a hi? Yeah? Good night, everybody. And we will see you in a week's time at Abu Dhabi.